don't see why not.
Lado, my hunter, back, and when you have the head of our...
Don't you have a temple to find?
Goddess.
This'll be fun.
Leave. No Valiant spy is coming through on my watch.
I'm a merchant. I have business inside.
You want to see our walls, our cannons, our powder house. You must think
The Royal Deadfire Company is a trading company, is it not? And you are on Kahanga soil. You cannot turn me away.
The Brass Citadel and the Royal Deadfire Company operate under the auspices of the Ranga Nui of Rawatai. We answer to him, not to you. And certainly not to some tribal queen of Nekataka. These Valians are always sending their spies to snoop around, and I won't have it.
And these Rawataians think they own anything they stack two stones on top of. I am here to conduct business, not engage in petty power struggles.
What? She's up to no good, I know it. You may pass. Just stay out of trouble. Understand?
Agrassi, my friend.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Rawatai makes the finest guns in Aora, and I make the finest guns in Rawatai. Craftsmanship. If you ask my superiors at Imperial Command, they'll tell you our main exports are saltpeter and metal. Those are just things. They're prized because of what we do with them. Rawataian industry is about discipline, precision, mastery of a careful art. Those qualities guide all that we build.
You're giving Ishi a weird look. What did he do?
I'm not giving him a weird look, he's giving me a weird look.
I've got all sorts of goods because I'm from Rawatai. The usual way. I guess but they were some wax romantic about the I don't know. I never known anything else. We've got the Funny thing is, the further you go on them, the nicer everything gets. That's a better subject. Take a look.
Clear skies, my friend. I know of you already, Captain. Maya, I assume you vouch for your new captain?
On occasion. Why?
Your ship, unmoored from Deadfire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An arrangement can help us both. You will empty the seas of competition in exchange for profit. This courage will win you many battles, I think. A Scylla wave skipper is your first target. A pirate shirking any pretense of lawful conduct in the open seas. Pirates are adept at scattering when threatened, but this makes planting your boot on the neck of a straggler all the sweeter. I would keep my privateer busy. You will speak to me when you are ready for work, yes? Your target is Radolf, a Valiant captain, and my confidence swells to hear of this, Captain.
Ishi, down. Adair, what are you hiding in your pack?
Huh. Didn't think Ishi knew how to smoke.
Then must he put his name on everything? Prize share is simpler.
You must gather your party before venturing.
The former Lord of Cadnua, and one-time Terrifier of Harbor Masters. If dockside tales are to be believed, you have not brought much good news of late. So, in addition to pirates, profiteers, and slavers, the Deadfire has a vengeful god roaming its waters? Tell that to my dead at Hasongo. Just what the archipelago needs. One more disaster tugging at the seams. He must be stopped. If there were help to be found at the palace, do you think Deadfire would be such a mess? The Valians won't lift a finger if it isn't to snatch a coin, and the Huana will barely do that much. No one takes charge to solve the big problems. But perhaps we could work together to our mutual benefit. Look around. Deadfire's full of fertile, temperate islands. Except for Andra's Mortar. It's largely free of rough weather. Yet much of it is uninhabited. Itinerant tribes drift between some of the islands, and smugglers and slavers cluster around the rest. It's a waste. Imagine what this place could be, with well-guarded shipping routes. How many Rowataians we could feed with plantations here. Glad you agree. If you're chasing the god who's stomping this place into the ground, then we have a common goal. And if you're going to survive here, then you could use an ally. The disaster at Hasongo remains a key concern. We rely on the port there to ship food back to Rawatai. That's on hold until you investigate. Short of that, there are other matters that demand attention. Atsura, our Grand Secretary, has a plan that would make use of your unusual talents. His office is downstairs. He can tell you more. It happened a year into my first command. We were chasing pirates along Rawatai's south coast, and they landed a shot right next to our magazine. A lucky hit. I ran below. The fire was already spreading and making for our powder stores. I smothered what I could with my uniform, pulled the rest away with my own hands. We don't get to choose our challenges, do we? Just the way we meet them. There's a cost to every victory, and the win goes to those willing to make a sacrifice. I'll bet you already know a thing or two about that, and if you don't, Deadfire will teach you soon enough. Hazatoa. Atsura and I usually have a game running, and this one's been going on for over a month and a half. Atsura's good at misdirection, but I've got a mind for the long game. You look like you've come with a purpose.
What do you need?
Of course.
Absolutely.
They weren't that bad.
Rhyming Hazanui with kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Watcher Nui, the Lord of Cadnua. I'm not one for ostentation, but your remarkable display at Queen's birth suggests that you are an individual with skills, not mere style. Few with abilities like yours would be so humble about them. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. And why not? Thousands of years ago, our people came from the archipelago. By one reckoning, we have as much claim on these islands as the Huana. But our purpose here is trade. While our homeland is rich in saltpeter, the violent climate and rocky soils make it a poor source for most other basic staples. It's my business to look after the mainland's interests here. The Huana and the Valians decorate their latrines with gilding and coral, and the Principe cling to faded riches.
Well, I have to cling to something to steal it.
I place little value in fancy trappings. That is a Valian frivolity. Leave it to them to observe a substance that occurs nowhere else on Aora, and immediately set about pulverizing it for profit. Nothing. We know too little about luminous Adra to understand the consequences of ripping it out. Perhaps you can help me keep them from doing more harm. The demand for luminous Adra has sent the Valian Trading Company into a frenzy. Their expeditions grow too bold, and their officers too greedy. Worse, their rapid expansion attracts pirates and threatens the outlying Huana tribes. This risks souring the Kahanga royals against all foreign involvement. But you can curtail their growth. By snapping up land we need to grow food and build ships for our people? Indeed. But our interests and Deadfire's are not mutually exclusive. The Valians have sent an expedition to Pococahara, a storm-wrecked island believed to house a vein of luminous. I hear you accomplished an incredible feat in restoring the luminous Adra near Port Mage. If your abilities allow you to do that, then perhaps you are also capable of the opposite. Find the luminous Adra at Pococahara. Render it unusable to the Valians. This should encourage them to develop the resources they have, rather than reaching for more. For all their faults, they don't lack imagination. I'm confident they know of our intentions. Deeply. But if a small sacrifice here will discourage the Valians from further ventures, then it is a worthwhile risk. Because governors like Clario are a rare breed. Most of the Valian administrators care little for the well-being of the Huana. If the Valians claim Pococahara, it is the locals who will truly suffer. I do not have the precise location of Pococahara, but the tribe on the nearby island of Tikawara could probably help. I suggest starting there. Now, what else can I do for you? It's a trading post, of course. Anything worth building is worth protecting. It's a trading post, of course. Rawatai is rich in saltpeter, copper, and a few other profitable minerals. We generally trade for food and timber, which grow poorly in the rough country. The Valians have become aggressive competitors in recent years, but our ships were plying the seas long before the Republic's declared independence. We learned the value of defending our goods and ships long ago. Clear skies.
Me neither. That's why I leave epics to the lore college.
Criticism is easier than creation.
Lights. Heavy bullet, I cap.
Easily done. Can't take off. What did you find, Ishi?
All this trouble over a tablet of fucking stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a loss already.
Wait here. I'll go on ahead.
Trouble up ahead.
You were saying?
More.
Ah, Ulu, Dan. Watch me work. What for, Cap?
No prisoners.
I'll be more than half handy, aye? Ahoy. Aye, aye, Captain.
Yes?
What for, Cap? Captain, watch me work.
What do you need?
Oh, wow! That must have hurt.
Hey. Something I can do? Sure.
I'll go take a look.
Hey.
Sure. Trouble up ahead.
You were saying? You were saying?
Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
You were saying?
Moi, iksi, Anna!
Ulu, then.
Not to alarm you,
Captain.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening.
Ahoy. Consider it right fucked.
not to
You be owing me that drink, Maya.
Yes, of course.
I'm here for you.
Can't move.
Lava will be on sick. Still alive. I need some.
Moi, iksi, Anna! I'm here for you. Lava will be on sick.
Got you now.
What do you need?
You see that, Ishi?
You hurt my friends! You feeling under the weather? I'm here for you. Give me strength. More. Anna.
Well,
Yeah? I got it.
Lava will be on sick.
Got your back. Yes?
get you yet.
But we're in now.
Watch me go. Yes?
So much for you.
I'm here for you. More. Anna.
What is it? Taste this.
That's a great idea.
Ado, my hunter. I hope I will still find this disgusting when I am important enough to toast with the elite bounty hunters. I tell them all that the captain of your ship will always be my favorite hunter. A sea troll has been making a name for himself raiding fishing villages with his minions. They call him Tahe. That's thief to the locals. I hear the Huana hate few things more than a food stealer. Warriors fan out to catch the fiend, but so far they have no luck. Tahe can't have roamed far from his latest raid on an island southwest of Nikitaka. You have done us both a favor. My esteem in the bounty community rises, and hunters come to buy me drinks. My friend, you have drained the wellspring and made us both very famous. If you have not spoken to her yet, find the Goldpack Knight Okauro in Sacred Stair. She can give you more work.
What sort swaggers in with a ship's wheel sticking out of his pants?
It's driving him nuts.
New swabby be asking a first mate. Do galleys like this be sinking often?
Usually it's just the ones. Even Ishi knows that one.
Oh, gods, lass, you be no fun at all.
So scary.
Hunter, do you come to serve your coin bond? I am a paladin of the Gold Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been absent of work and duty for longer than an afternoon. I also enjoy knitting on occasion.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Hello, Watcher. Fancy a look at the stock? Straight from the laboratory. Have a look.
Ulu, then.
Lord, Ix, Anna.
What is it?
Lord,
As you wish.
Anna.
I'm cleaving it to the brisket, I.
No rush. Do you have any antidotes handy? I'd be much obliged.
Boy, you want me slicing her stem to stern. Aye.